Good morning, welcome back to another vlog, another weekly vlog. This week is a bit of a different one for us because we are currently fostering a 6-month-old puppy. She arrived yesterday. Her name is Zuri and she is a cross between an Italian Greyhound and a Saluki, and she is absolutely gorgeous. I'll put some photos in here. So last night was our first night with Zuri. It was a bit of an unsettled one. We didn't get much sleep. You can probably tell because I look so tired. But she was up pretty much like every hour or every 2 hours, just very unsettled, crying, barking. So bless her, she is such a good girl, but yeah, she was just very unsettled last night. So also, another thing is that I don't think I've vlogged since the beginning of the month, but I am doing a 20,000 step challenge during the month of Ramadan. I'm documenting it over on TikTok. Today is going to be a bit of an interesting day step-wise because A, I'm extremely tired, and B, I don't want to leave the dogs on their own. Jake's at work in the office, so going to be interesting to see how I get those steps in. I might see if I can do one of those YouTube workouts where you can get like 10,000 steps in during like a workout in your living room. So we'll see how that works, see if my Fitbit picks up on the steps. But yeah, welcome to a new vlog. I'm going to show you our week with Zuri this week, so that's exciting. I've got a few other exciting things happening this week as well, so I can't wait to take you along. I want to show you this book that I got the other day from Amazon. I'll link it down below if anyone is interested, but it's basically 6 ingredient meals and they're just really, really great meals. It's got desserts, it's got salads, lighter meals, more like extravagant dinners, picky bits. It's got so many amazing recipes in here and I can't wait to make some. I only got it the other day, so I haven't made anything from it yet. But I just thought the idea of 6 ingredients was really, really good. I think the only thing that it doesn't include in the ingredients is things like salt and pepper and oil, because sometimes you buy these books but it requires you to have like random dishes that you just don't have at home, or random ingredients that you don't have at home. But yeah, it only doesn't include salt, black pepper, olive oil, and then other oils if you want to use them, which I think is really, really good. So yeah, I will link it down below. This one, look how good that is. These are like crushed potatoes, lamb chops or lamb cutlets with some tzatziki and a tomato salad. But doesn't that just look divine? I'm really tempted to make this at the weekend. I feel like the 6 ingredient concept is also really good if you live somewhere where grocery shopping is really expensive. That's kind of why I bought this book actually, because we eat out so much. Like I would say 3-4 times a week we eat out or order in, and I want to be a bit healthier. I know that a lot of these recipes aren't like healthy, but they're fresh and they're homemade and cheaper ultimately. So I thought the 6 ingredient thing was a good idea because you don't need to buy tons of stuff from the shops. So I'll give a few of them a go. The salads look amazing. The breakfast as well. Oh my God, there's some breakfast things in here that look absolutely incredible. So like this. Lime pickle halloumi naan. How good does that look? Can you imagine having that for your breakfast in the morning? Greens, eggs and ham. Look how delicious that looks. That looks so lovely and healthy as well. Yeah, just tons and tons of really, really nice recipes. But yeah, I will link this down below in case anyone else is interested. That was a bit of a fail. I didn't manage to finish the whole video because the dogs were fighting behind me. So yes, I am just gonna have to figure that one out later on to try and get the rest of my 20,000 steps in. I think I'm only on about 4,000 and it's about 4 o'clock. So at some point I'll probably go to the gym and try and crack them all out there, which is not ideal, but I don't really have another choice. I also don't leave the dogs on their own, so it's going to have to wait until Jake's home. But yeah, I have made it outside. The siren's going on, so I do apologise, but Jake is at home with Zuri and I've taken Ronnie out for a nice walk, so trying to get the rest of my steps in. But look at the sunset behind me. so beautiful. Hello, good morning. It is Monday morning. I haven't vlogged pretty much for a whole week. However, I thought today I would pick the vlog back up and show you what we're up to. So yesterday was Eid, which means that Jake has today and tomorrow off work. This is part of the reason why I didn't vlog last week, because the dogs have been wild and crazy and it's a full-time job looking after these two. So this morning we have booked a paddle court at Yas Plaza and we are going to go and play paddle for the first time. It should be interesting because I am of all kind of racket sports, so that should be fun. I had a massage last night, so my hair probably looks extremely greasy. Alright, stop. Hey, both of you, stop. So yes, I had a nice relaxing massage last night, which was much needed because the 20,000 step challenge.
No.
So I've managed to finish the 20,000 step challenge yesterday, and Jake very kindly booked me a massage in for last night, which was so nice. But yeah, that's why my hair looks so greasy, because I haven't washed the massage oil out yet. I thought it might do my hair some good actually. So left it in this morning while I play paddle, and then we'll have a nice shower afterwards, and I don't know what we'll do the rest of our day. What do you fancy?
I have no idea.
No idea. We'll see how the day goes. You be a good boy? You be a good girl? Look at the state of this room.
Look at this.
We are back home now. That was such good fun, by the way. If anybody is interested in playing paddle, we went to the Yas Plaza court. It's actually in the Park Inn hotel, so you can book online and make sure you booked it through WhatsApp. Not like everything else here. And yeah, it was really good fun. You can collect the rackets. Are they called rackets in paddle? I don't know. Whatever, you go and collect the bats from reception at the Park Inn, and it's super easy. It's just, yeah, beautiful court with the palm trees, and it's in the sunshine. Some of it's in the shade if you go early enough. But yeah, really good. We got a good deal on it actually, because it's Eid weekend this weekend. So they had a bit of a discount for Eid, which is nice. But I highly recommend it actually, because it was a really nice setting. There's changing rooms there as well if you want to get changed and have a shower and stuff afterwards. Yeah, it was really enjoyable. And then we just had a little walk around Yas Bay afterwards. Didn't film anything because I actually felt a little bit sick after playing paddle. But it was lovely. I feel much better now, much better, especially after having a shower. And now we're just getting ready, and I'm gonna go to the Galleria Mall just for the afternoon to see if there's some nice deals going. It's Eid weekend, so there should be lots of deals on. Everything goes on sale during Eid weekend, so we are just gonna have a look and see if we get anything. I can't talk and do my makeup at the same time quite clearly. I need a new one of these lip liners from MAC. But yeah, anyway, so it was a lovely morning. We had a great a little bit of exercise, and yeah, need to do my hair now, and then we need to get ready. So I apologise for the rambly update. I can't talk and do makeup at the same time, and I never learn. But here we are. Anyway, that was the update for the morning. Good morning. We are starting our day much like yesterday. We booked another paddle court this morning, but we're an hour earlier. So hopefully it'll be a bit more enjoyable because it won't be as hot. But we are just setting up, ready for our morning of paddle. Hello everybody, it has been a while since I last vlogged, and when I say a while, I mean it has been a few weeks. I did consider scrapping all of the previous footage and just starting a new vlog, but I thought no, this is an opportunity to talk about what has gone on the last few weeks. So I think the last time I spoke to you we had Zuri here, who was our foster puppy. She has now gone back to her previous foster parents. They came back off on holiday. They came back off holiday and took her back. So we now just have Ronnie, who is enough for us right now. And then I got really ill. I got some kind of flu crossed with a stomach bug. I didn't eat anything for about 5 days. Couldn't even keep water down. I got really ill. I had to go to the doctors and have a drip and antibiotics and all sorts. So I didn't vlog for probably 10 days whilst I was sick. And now I'm feeling much better and picking up the camera again. So this week is quite an interesting week for us. My brother is coming on Wednesday to stay for 2 weeks. I've got a quite busy week pet sitting wise as well, and it's Bread Festival and Jake is working for Bread Festival, so got quite a few interesting things to show you this week, which should be nice. And then next week, which you won't see in this vlog but you'll see it in the next one, we are going to Muscat in Oman for a few days, and I haven't been this excited for a holiday since we went to New York, where we got engaged, which was like 2 years ago. So I can't wait to go to Oman. It looks absolutely beautiful. But yeah, anyway, you'll see that in next week's vlog, so I won't talk about it too much now. But right now, Ronnie needs to go outside because he has woken up with some energy. So I'm going to take him out for a quick toilet break, and then we're going to come back and I am going to make homemade butter, which I've never done before, but I'm also making some banana bread, and I needed some buttermilk for the banana bread, but they didn't have any buttermilk in the shop, so I thought I could just make butter and then use the milk that comes out of it as buttermilk, and so that's what I'm doing. I feel like I should be living on a farm and making everything from scratch. I feel like I should have an apron on and, you know, I feel like Brie Vanderkamp. But yeah, so that is what I'm going to do now. So first take Ronnie out and then come back, make butter, and then make the banana bread. Okay, so I'm making the butter. I bought 2 pots of double cream, and then you basically just whisk it for like 20 minutes. I think it does take a good amount of time to turn into butter, but that is literally all you do. So if anyone has never made butter before, I've never made butter before, but I've watched so many videos on it on TikTok, and it just looks very satisfying as a process. So I'm going to pour the cream in and just whisk it for like 20 minutes, and then the butter separates from the buttermilk. You can keep the buttermilk, which I'm going to use in the recipe for the banana bread, and then make the butter. So I've got some salt. I'm just going to do some normal salted butter, and then I'm going to use the butter to fry the steaks for dinner. So we really are homesteading around here. I feel like I need to go and get the milk from my cow and, you know, get the eggs from my chickens, but that might be pushing it. So now it's made whipped cream, and then I'm just going to scrape down the edges. And then you can start to see that the butter separates from the buttermilk. I need to scrape all the sides down to make sure that it's all getting in there properly. But yeah, we're getting somewhere. Okay, we've got butter. So now I need to pour the buttermilk into a separate dish and save that for later. And then I need to clean this butter off in ice cold water to get rid of the excess buttermilk, and then salt it and then wrap it up and put it in the fridge, and that's done. Okay, I've given it an ice bath, I've salted it, and now I am wrapping it. And that is my homemade butter. It needs to be in the fridge because it's a little bit soft because it's a bit warm in here. So straight in the fridge it goes. And I'm going to use some of that later. I've got some leftover butter in here. I'm just going to clean up all of this and then start on the banana bread. This is the buttermilk, and there's just enough for the recipe that I need, which is perfect. So I didn't plan that. It's just good luck. So I'm going to stick this in the fridge and keep it fresh, because I'm probably not going to be using it for probably about half an hour while I clean everything and do the dishes. So yeah, I'm feeling very proud of myself for making butter from scratch. So the banana bread is ready to go in the oven. I didn't really film much of the process because I needed my phone to see the recipe. So yeah, this is, well, not the final product, but semi-final product. I also have enough mixture probably to do another one. So yeah, we might have 2 banana breads. Hello, happy Tuesday. I am at my pet sitting client's house today, looking after the puppies. I can't remember if I showed the puppies in a previous vlog or if that was in a week when I wasn't vlogging, but basically one of my regular pet sitting clients, her dog had puppies. So we've got 3 of them left and they're all currently feeding from their mummy. 2 of them have already been rehomed to really good homes, and these guys are all going to good homes as well. So yeah, this is probably the last time that I'm going to see them, but they're just so adorable. Good beautiful morning. It's Wednesday. I am just leaving to go to my first pet sitting job of the day. Make sure nobody's in this lift. Yes, I'm going to see Prince this morning for a walk, and then I'm going to drive over to my next client, where I'm going to stay for 4 hours. And then after that, I'm going to come back home and sort the house out, because I'm going to go and get my brother from the airport this evening. He lands at about 9 PM, so I've got a few hours in between getting home and him arriving, to kind of get the house sorted, because I really haven't had a second to get it all ready for him like I normally would. So that is what the plan is for today. I'm pet sitting Otto for 4 hours this afternoon, and I am obviously going to take him out for a walk, but then just sit and play with him. But I also might see if I can get some videos edited whilst I'm there. I've got quite a lot of like social content that I've filmed and just haven't sat down to edit, so I might see if I can give that a go when I'm with Otto. But yeah, I will keep you updated and let you know how the day goes. I also remembered actually yesterday that I didn't show you the banana bread when it came out of the oven. It was lovely. I'll put a picture in here of what it looked like when it came out. I actually ended up making 2 banana breads. There was enough mixture for 2, so I ended up doing 2. Jake took one to work yesterday, and we've still got 1. So I actually don't like banana bread, so for me it's not. I'm not that interested in it. I haven't even tried it, but yeah, Jake said it was delicious. So it wasn't actually until I was in the middle of making it, like mixing all the stuff together, when I realised that when I put the chocolate in, the chocolate actually had orange peel bits in it, like, you know, like orangey bits in it, which obviously wasn't part of the recipe, but Jake said it was really, really nice. So that might be the recipe going forward. It is so hot today. It feels like a furnace. Like, you know, when that heat is like, you just can't get away from the heat. I've looked at the temperature, it says it's 38 degrees and it's only 11 AM. So that is going to be like 40 degrees today. And it's only April. So that's going to be interesting when it comes to June, July, August. But yeah, it's just a little taste. My brother's going to get the shock of his life when he learns at 30 degrees at 9 p.m, having been in the UK for however long. So yeah, he's very much looking forward to some heat, whereas I could do with it being turned down just a little bit. But yeah, anyway, wouldn't be British if I wasn't talking about the weather. This is Prince's lunch. He's got all of his treats inside his little puzzle, all in here. So he gets one of these. Ready? Go up there. Go up there. Go up there. Okay, sit. Stay. Stay. Okay. So that is Prince done. I'm going to leave them some poo bags because they didn't have any poo bags this morning. So leave them a roll of poo bags and then I'm on to my next client. Granny's on sniffer dog duty. Get you a job at the airport, Ron. Oh, what's that? Hello, good morning. It is Thursday. I am on my way to my first pet sitting client of the day, which is Prince, who you would have seen yesterday. And then I'm heading to another client. I'm going to stay with him for a few hours. But my brother arrived last night, so Callum got here at about 9-10 p.m. last night. And so yeah, it's nice to see him. It's been a year since we saw each other, so that's nice to have him here. And then we are, yeah, he's going to come with me to my pet sitting client, but I'm going to drop him off at the beach while I go and sit with my dog for a bit. And then yeah, I think he might go to the Louvre or something, and then we later on gonna go to Bread Festival, which is where Jake is working. Jake's working such long hours this week because the company he works for has an activation at Bread Festival, so he is not getting back till like midnight each night, I think even later this weekend. So it should be a nice busy day today, and I'll take you with me.
Walk over to the industry.
Thank you.
Drink all this one. No alcohol.
Amazing.
Thank you. Good?
Might be the best I've had.
Really?
It was delicious.
No. What is it? A hash brown?
Egg, sausage and hash.
Egg, sausage and hash brown. Is it good?
It smells spicy.
Go on, taste test.
They do weird stuff. They do loads of random stuff. They do.
Sunday morning, and we are all up early and ready to go to the circus. We went to the circus this morning, which was really so much better than I thought it was going to be. It was really entertaining, really family friendly. There was loads of kids there. We were actually invited by the marketing team to come and just experience it. No obligation to post anything, but it was really, really good. Pleasantly surprised. We've just had a pretty chill day. Callum and I went and did some shopping at Galleria Mall. I bought a new ring. Look how nice that is. It's from And Other Stories and I love it. I also bought this necklace which has a little cowboy boot on it. I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but yeah, it's really cute. I love it. And now we're just chilling. Jake is still at work. It is, I think it's about 11:30 at night. Jake has been working at Bread all week, bless him. He's been working till like midnight every single night. And tonight's probably going to be a little bit later because he's going to have to help them pack down the stand. So he's not going to get back till really late. I'm probably going to be in bed. But it's a new week next week, and so I'm going to sign off this vlog here. The next vlog that you see will be our trip to Oman, so please subscribe if you are interested in seeing what Muscat is like. We're spending 4 days there and I can't wait. We've got some really nice things planned. So yeah, I can't wait for that. So subscribe and yeah, follow along if you want to see that vlog. But yeah, I'm gonna sign off now and get this video up. But thank you for watching and I will see you in my next video.